In this Blender tutorial, I am going to model this easy teacup in Blender. This is part 2. If any one of you still now didn't see the part 1 video, the link is in the description. Check it. Now we can start. I will press 1 in numpad to go to front orthographic view, select the cube, press tab to go into edit mode, press M, merge at center. Now we have to 3D model a cup. Actually, while 3D modeling, we can use reference images that will be so much big helpful. If you see, I'm going to just bring this reference image to the Blender, just left click and then drag it. Now it will place in Blender. In object data properties, if you see in show in, the orthographic is enabled and we are in orthographic view. That's why we can see the reference image. If I go into perspective view, see, I'm in perspective view, but I couldn't see it. The reason is because the perspective view is disabled. That's why. And if you see, we can easily see the other side of the grid line through the image, right? The main reason is because the depth is back. If I change to front or default, now it will be good. If I go to the back side of the image, I can't see the back side of the reference image, right? The main reason is because the side option is in front. That's why if I change this to back, now I can see only back side. I can't see the front side. If I change the option to both, now I can see the both sides. Now go into front orthographic view and then I will move my reference image here. Now I will select the cube. We have already make it as a single vertex. Now just press E and then extrude it like this. Just create a shape based on the reference images. Then there is another one thing, while extruding vertex, always keep equal space between each vertex, then only it will be good. That's why I will select this vertex and press G twice so I can slide it like this and then I can move it. I think it will be perfect. Now in edit mode, I will click the spin option. I have already told about the spin option in the part 1 video. I need Z axis only. Now select everything. I'm not going to click and drag it because I said about another trick. Just left click here, hold it and then leave it. Now we will have a complete circle. I don't want to see my image in perspective view, so I will just disable it. So I can only see the image in orthographic view, not in perspective view. After that, I will select this vertex and slightly I will scale it little bit. That's all. Now by select everything, I'm going to press Alt D, extrude face along normals. Whenever I'm recording, I don't know why I always forget to change the lightning to matte cap. While I recording video for in Tamil also, I'm doing this mistake all the time. I don't know why. Okay, then now in edge selection, just select these two edges and then press Ctrl B to bevel. In the pop-up menu, segments 2, shape 1, disable the loop slide. Now I can press Ctrl 2 to add a subdivision modifier, or I think I can increase the level up to 3 and I have to increase the level 3 in render also. After that, now we have to create this handle. For that, I'm not going to model it. Instead of doing that, press Shift A, curve, bring a path. I will move it here. Then in edit mode, I'm going to just move this vertex like this according to the reference images. Like this you can do it. I think we need some more vertex, right? So just select these two vertex, right click, subdivide. Now we will have more vertex by subdividing it. And I will slightly move it here, here and here. I think it will be good. And then go to object data properties under geometry, just increase the depth. I think this will be good. We can create a handle like this also, but remember one thing, to check inside the cup, it doesn't go through the cup. I mean, it doesn't go inside the cup. If it does, then just slightly move it outside like this. I think it will be good. And then in wireframe, if you see, I have so many geometry, right? So I'm going to just reduce the resolution preview up to 3. The reason I'm doing is because now I'm going to convert this as a mesh and I'm going to joint it with this object. If I do that, then the subdivision modifier will be add for this object too, right? So that's why I have done that. Right click, convert to mesh, select this object, Ctrl J, subdivision modifier is added to this one also. Now it looks completely fine. Before that, resolution preview was told something like that. With that also, I can convert this as a mesh. But if I do that, my polygons count will be get so much high. Always we have to try to reduce the polygons count. I think we have completed the cup. Now we have to create this plate. Now go into add menu, mesh, circle, GZ, bring it down. In edit mode, just scale it down. Now I will slightly extrude it up and then press S to scale it. And then I will slightly move it up Now by selecting these vertex, I will scale it down even further, and then you have to fill it. I will select this and slightly I will move it up. Then select everything, Alt T, extrude face along normals. We can clearly see we have so many black shade. That means we have to flip the normals. So select everything, Shift N to recalculate normals, then add some bunch of loop cuts. Then just add some loop cuts here and down here also. Now select these two sharp edges and once again press Ctrl B to bubble it. I think if I bubble even more, it will just overlap. But don't worry, by enabling the overclamp, it won't overlap. But there will be another one thing, we will have some extra vertex. See, so select everything, M, merge at center. Now I will select this object and press Ctrl J to combine into a single object. The main reason I am doing is because the cup and the plate will be a same material, right? So that's why I joined this as a single object. But if you want, you can keep it as a separate object. I think I have to do something. Now move your mouse here and then just press L to select it, and this one also press H to hide it, and then I will just disable it for now and then select these three, X, dissolve it. I'm going to move it slightly down. Yeah, this will be good. Now I will add a 3 loop cut and then press Alt H. It will unhide the object. Now it looks perfectly fine. And finally we want a spoon. For that I'm not going to model it. In Blender there is a free add-on called Extra Mesh Object. By enabling this add-on, we will get some completed free 3D models. After enable this add-on, now press Shift A, Mesh Extra. In here we have a teapot. If you ever wanted a teapot, you can just use this method. And in here object type just changes to teaspoon. See, that's all. We have a spoon, but this spoon doesn't look like that spoon, I know, but we can use different spoon. It is not a big deal, right? Now I will press RZ -90 to rotate it, and I will press S to scale it. While using this spoon, we will have a single issue, that is in here we will have some gap. These vertex, it isn't joined into a single vertex, so just select this. Now press M at center, or we have a shortcut key called Alt 1. The 1 is not in numpad 1. Above alphabet we have a numbers, right? That one. So hold Alt and press 1. Likewise like this, Alt 1, Alt 1, Alt 1, Alt 1. And in this side also we have some vertex like this. It's like this, Alt 1, Alt 1, finally Alt 1. Now select the spoon and select the teacup, Ctrl J. Like I said before, if you need, you can keep it as a separate object, or you can make it as a single object. That is based on your wish. In edit mode, I will place my mouse to the spoon, press L to select it, and I will press GZ to bring it down, and GX to move it further slightly in X axis, and slightly move it in Z axis. And there is another one thing I have to do. I'm going to press R to slightly rotate it like this, and then GZ to bring it down. Even I can move it further. I think this will be completely good. Finally, we want the table, right? So press Shift A, Mesh, Plane, and then just scale it. Now I will slightly move it down. Then select everything, GZ, move it up. Now we have to place the camera and create materials. So for the camera, press 0 in numpad, and then press N to open the side panel, view, enable the camera to view. After that, I will adjust my camera. I think this will be work completely fine, and then I will slightly scale the plane, then disable the camera to view, select the camera in object data properties, under viewport display, passport out to 1. Now we have to create material. Press Z, go into material preview, and then I will close this timeline, and in the right side corner, left click and drag it, change this to shader editor. I think we didn't done one part, that is we have a little bit wooden piece here, so I don't know how, but I just forgot that. For that I will bring a plane, and then GX to move it here, then SX to scale it, then in edit mode, and then press GZ to move it up. Now in edit mode, SX to completely scale it down like this. I think I can move it here in X axis. After that, SY to scale it in Y axis, then add a 2 loop cut here, then SY to move it here like this. Now select everything, just press E to extrude it up. Now select this face, slightly scale it down. I think I can select this edge, and then press GY to move it like this. Likewise, this face also I will select and scale it down. Then selecting this edge, press GY to move it slightly. Then in material properties, click plus. I'm going to rename it as the 2 wooden black, because I mean it is a second teacup, right? So that's why. Or we can rename it as a second teacup. I think this will be also a nice name. Now I will go into material preview, create a material for this part only. I think I have to bring it down slightly. By pressing GZ, I will slightly move it down. Then by selecting the principal BSTF, pressing Ctrl Shift T, I'm going to use these textures only. As usual, I'm going to reduce the displacement scale 0.01, and then in the reference images the color is black, but now it is in brown, right? So for that I'm going to add menu by pressing Shift A, just searching color ramp, left click and then place it here. Then I will move my black color here, and then I will move my white color here slightly, and I will make it as a light black. I think this will be good. In the reference images for these faces, the line is not in y axis, in x axis only. So first I'm going to select these two faces and then hold Ctrl, click plus to increase the selection. Now click plus. In drop down menu, I will bring the second teacup wooden black, and then I will just click assign. Now these faces only assign to the second material. With that, I am going to click this option. By doing that, it will make this material as a new material, or we can say it will make it as a duplicate material. Now I will just click this option. Then I will just rename it as a second teacup wooden black rotation. Then I will just change the Z rotation to 90. Then in edit mode, select everything, press Shift D to duplicate, and then press X, slightly move it, then press left click to confirm it. With that, hold Shift and press R, it will just repeat the action. So it will duplicate that wooden piece like this. I think up to here will be fine. Now I will select the teacup, GZ to move it up, and then I will press N. By enable the camera view, I'm going to adjust it slightly. I think this one will be fine. Next we have to create shiny material for this teacup, but in part 1 video we have already created it, right? So we are going to bring that material to this one. For that, now go to file and then click append. Now go to the folder where you have saved that teacup blender file. Just double click to go inside. Now we have so many different folders: camera, collection, image, light, material, object, like that. In the collection folder we have a collection object, and in the object folder we have separate object, and in materials we have that material. So if you ever need to bring any object or material from your before blender file, by using this option you can bring it. Now we need a material, right? We need two material. One is black shiny for the teacup, and then wooden texture for this plane. So I will go into material folder, black shiny, and then wooden torn. Actually the name is not wooden torn, wooden worn. It is WORN. While typing I have mistaken it. Okay, it's not a big deal. Now I will bring it. Then select the teacup. In the drop down menu, now we have a black shiny. I will just click it to bring it. See, now we have it. Then I'm going to click this option. It will make it as a new material. Then I'm going to change this as a second teacup, and I think the base color is fully black. It is not so much good. I will slightly move it up. Now it looks fine. Then right click, shade smooth. Likewise, select the plane. In the drop down menu, I will bring the wooden tone. See, that's all. We have easily added the wooden texture. Now we need a T, right? For that we are not going to create a T. I mean, we are not going to create one shader material. We are going to add an image. I will tell you how. First, in edit mode, I will just select these edges. I think I have selected it. Just press Shift D to duplicate, right click to place it there, press F to fill it. Now click plus and then click new. I can just slightly move it up if I need, and then I can scale it like this. Then rename it as a second teacup image, and then by clicking assign, now this face will be assigned to this material. Now in shader editor, by selecting the principal BSTF, hold Ctrl, press T, it will add image texture and texture coordinates and mapping. Now I will click open. Then I'm going to bring this reference image. Likewise, I'm going to change this to UV editor. The drop down menu, I will bring that image. Now we have selected this face. Then press U and then project from U. It will just UV interrupt based on the view. See, now it looks good. Now select this face and then move it here. Scale it down, press X to scale it slightly, and then I will move it and I will adjust it. I think I have to scale it even slightly further. In the teacup, if it is just a tea or coffee, we can easily try to make in shader editor, but it has this design. Definitely we can't make this design in shader editor, so that's why I have just added that image to this space. Now we have to just create the light setup. So press Z, go into render view. In render properties, I will change the render settings from EB to cycles. Now select the default light. In object data properties, change to spot and power 12,000 will be good. Then hold Alt and press R, it will reset the rotation for the spotlight. Then press 3, it will go into right orthographic view, and then I will reduce the spot size. I think 36 will be something good. Then press R to rotate it, press G to grab and move it here. Then press 7 to go into top view. I will just move it here and press R to rotate it like this. Now I will go into camera view and I will check it. If you see, I didn't have some light here. For that, I think I'm going to increase the radius up to 1 and increase the size slightly. I think the black color doesn't that much good. I don't know why, but it looks something different for me. So in materials, I will change the value to 0.2. And I think I'm going to slightly reduce the color to even darker. About the T image, it looks like so much brightness, right? And it doesn't look like realistic. So in add menu, by pressing Shift A, I will just type hue saturation value and I will bring it, connect it here. By reducing the value, it will reduce the brightness. I think 0.7 will be good. Then finally select the light. I think I have to increase the spotlight even further. Yep, it looks fine. Then Shift D to duplicate, right click to place it there. Then hold Alt and press R to reset the rotation. In top view, I will move it here and change this to area light. Reduce the power to 200. Then I will just increase the X and Y value. So it will scale it like this. Now I will go into camera view and I will check it. Then select the camera. In the object data properties, enable the depth of field. Just select the teacup and I'm going to reduce the f-stop up to 0.2. Go into render properties. In color management, change the view transform from AGX to filmic and change the look to medium high contrast.